Olá, raposas, como é que vocês estão? Eu espero que estejam bem. No último episódio de Talesofarise, nós finalmente conhecemos o Lord Dohalim, que nos convidou para um jantar e uma conversa. E a princípio, realmente, ele quer a paz entre os dois povos e viver uma certa harmonia. E não gostou nem um pouco da nossa desconfiança. Enfim. Mas nossos heróis ainda estão com a pulga da orelha. E nesse episódio, eles vão investigar um pouco mais. Então, vamos ao nosso pequeno ritual. Pega uma bebida, pega um petisco, chama os amigos e bora se divertir. Não tá me cheirando bem. Durma na estalagem de Visquinte.
Don't you think you're being a little too relaxed? They could strike it
Sei lá porque que eu fiz isso, mas tudo
any
bem.
moment. If they were going to attack us, they would have done it already.
Tem nada aqui? Beleza. Esse lugar é muito chique. Meu Deus. Salas do nome, guarda da sala da guarda, tesouraria, apresentadora, durma na estalagem de Visquinte. Fica isso. Caraca, quanta coisa. Já me perdi. Credo? Não, não é por aqui. Deve ser por aqui. Caraca.
Do you really think we should trust accommodations from a Renan lord? How do we know it's safe?
Like we have any other choice. We can't go and set up camp outside of town at this hour.
Honestly,
No.
I'd still take that over staying here. What if they try to kill us in our sleep?
I doubt that's the case. His best chance to kill us would have been back at the palace. His true intentions aside, for now, at least we're in his good books.
Then we probably shouldn't test his patience. Let's find that inn and check in.
Não. Os frutos do trabalho. Vamos ver.
Interesting. All we ever got was a tattered blanket, a rock-hard bed, and well past its prime food.
What are you talking about?
What we got for our slave labor back in Calaglia. As you can tell, it wasn't much at all. Here, the Danans get the same basic amenities, but the quality is way better than anything we were given. Hell, apparently they even get time off to do what they want. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure how to take all this in.
Could it be that things were simply harsher in Calaglia compared to everywhere else?
It was the same in Cislodia too. Our buildings and clothing were equipped to handle the cold, but that was the only difference. Working the floodlights was a form of punishment, so we didn't really get rewarded for anything that we did.
Yeah, you could be assigned to fix food or make daily necessities too, but when all was said and done, most of that stuff went to the Renans. There wasn't much in the way of compensation for any of that, so I'd say that Cislodia and Calaglia were both pretty awful.
Pois é.
An
Eles só
elder
conheciam
here
isso.
really is unusual.
To say the least. Hell, I might even go so far as to call it crazy. But the fact remains, Danans aren't free here.
Yeah, no matter how happy they look, they're still slaves.
I don't even know what to think right now. This is all way too much to deal with. It's giving me a headache.
Né?
So you're the
Vamos pra mais
blazing
um.
sword of Calaglia now, huh? Come to think of it, I remember Ganabelt calling you that too.
Yeah, you're getting to be pretty famous among the lords.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing either.
What do you mean?
No.
That's something you should be proud of, if anything, Alphen. They're scared of you, man. You're a real badass.
It's not as simple as that, Law. The more well-known he is, the more people might come after him.
Sim.
No, that's not what I'm worried about.
It isn't?
When people call me that, it feels like there's something hanging over me that shouldn't be there. It's hard to put into words, but it's something that doesn't feel like a part of me. Something I can't let be a part of me. Or else.
Well, I still think it's pretty amazing, but that's just me.
Bem, então vamos lá na pousada. Ok. Acho que é aqui. É aqui. Ah, aqui dá pra comprar coisa. Vamos ver o que tem de bom pra comprar. Poção de vida, a gente já tá entendendo. Poção de felicidade. Pode dar sorte pra quem ingerir, aumentando bastante o medidor de bônus de batalha em sequência. Araca. Poção de vida, panaceia, goma de laranja, que é importante. Goma de pêssego, que é muito importante. Comprar o máximo que dá. E a goma de maçã também vou comprar o máximo que dá. Ok, isso é consumido. Materiais, armas, armaduras. Vamos ver. Opa, a armadura tem bastante coisa, viu? Armadura. Essa daqui é boa. Ah, essa daqui a gente ganhou lá na coisa. E, opa, essa daqui também é boa pra ele. Ah, nenhum acessório, nenhum outro. Beleza. Tá próxima. A gente tá com bastante... Ó, tá vendo? Os dois vão se juntar. Vai acontecer alguma coisa que os dois vão acabar se juntando a gente.
Welcome, fair travelers. Lord Dohalim's retainer told us to expect you. It is an honor for you to stay with us. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
This is better than I expected. The room. It's nice.
Huh? Oh, yeah. It is pretty nice.
You okay, La? You're a million miles away.
Nah, it's weird. I felt strange ever since we arrived here. Can't seem to shake it. Maybe it's something about this place.
You're just tired. I'm feeling pretty sluggish myself.
You too?
Seriously, you two? A word to the wise, our work here is far from over. Get yourselves together.
Sorry, but I need to call it a day. Let's meet back here tomorrow morning and see where things go from there.
Alguma coisa não tá legal.
Sure, but keep an eye out for anything strange, okay? We still don't know how safe this place really is.
Ou é só cansaço mesmo?
Are you
Até
two
eu tô
feeling any
desconfiado
better?
demais.
Yeah, a good night's sleep seems to have done the trick.
I wonder why we felt so out of it. You think it might have been because of all the food we ate?
You don't think they slipped something into our food, do you? That must be it.
If they were making an attempt on our lives, we'd know it by now. Though, on the other hand, they could be warning us off.
Come to think of it, you didn't eat anything at the meal, Rinwell. Aren't you starving?
Oh, I made myself something later.
You missed out. That was some mighty fancy grub they served yesterday.
What? And give the enemy a chance to poison me too? Are you
Essa daí é
crazy?
desconfiada mesmo.
What's the big deal? Shion ate it too, remember? And we both tried the same stuff.
Well, maybe they laced it with poison that's only harmful to Danins,
That's enough, Rinwell.
A cat? Where'd it come from?
There's something on its collar. Hold on a sec.
like it's trying to lead us somewhere.
I'm gonna follow it.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
O que esse gato vai fazer? Siga o gato.
There it is!
Stay close. We're gonna lose it.
What's gotten into you, Law?
This might be the lead we've been waiting for.
Seriously?
Né?
Yeah. Some people train animals to act as messengers. They don't attract attention, see?
And you think that someone might be using that cat? To reach out and send us a message or something?
I could be wrong, but it's possible.
I'm impressed. I would never have thought of that.
I should know. We used to use them in Cyslodia.
É?
She's so adorable.
You say something?
So, that black cat, do you think it works for someone?
Provavelmente.
Sure does. It wouldn't try to lead us around like that if somebody didn't train it to.
I wouldn't know. I've never had one myself. If I
Mas
did,
tem uma coruja.
it'd probably try to eat poor Hoodle.
I wonder who they are, though. I doubt this is Dohalim's work.
Yeah, he has no reason to do this. Although we can't rule out that it might be one of his lackeys either.
You think one of his subordinates is up to something?
That Dohalim guy is a pretty unusual character for a Renin, let alone for a lord.
Uhum.
It's hard for me to imagine that they all agree with what he's doing. Maybe one of them plucked up the courage to go rogue.
Well, let's head further in. I'd like to figure out at least one of the mysteries of this place.
Né? Opa, lá tá aberto. É pra onde a gente vai.
Where do you think it's trying to lead us?
Who knows? We should hurry. We don't want to lose it.
Whoever came up with this is pretty damn clever.
Yeah, it just looks like an ordinary cute cat.
Uhum. Bosque de Gelane. Floresta
We
na
lost
parte
sight of
inferior.
the cat.
After the chase it's
Caraca,
led
que
us on,
linda.
There's gotta be something up ahead.
Let's go farther in.
Opa. Melo. E bicho pra caramba aí. Finalmente uma batalhazinha. Finalmente uma batalhazinha. Depois de muito tempo de espera, finalmente uma batalhazinha. Ai. Para. Com essa merda. De terra no meu pé.
I'm not trying to be dramatic with it. Thank goodness we won.
Opa, item. É goma de pêssego. Eu gosto de ficar pegando os itens quando eu já tô lotado. Porque se eu precisar... Já viu, né? Me mata level 21. Ai. Já foi. E mais um.
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Ó, vamos braço de titânio. Já era o que a gente tava precisando já.
The reason the trees around here are so big is because of astral energy, right?
It's possible, but give them enough time and trees can get pretty big on their own without any extra help.
Uhum. Pau de ligeiro, pedaço de cobre. E vamos lá. Tem que usar um itemzinho de cura, porque o negócio foi... Tá vendo? Agora a gente volta lá e pega. Agora a gente volta lá e pega o item. Vendo? Porque que acontece? Acaba descartando o item, porque eu já tô lotado. E aí quando eu realmente preciso, eu meio que sei onde que fica. Aí venho aqui e pego. Não tem dano de queda. Eu tô meio assim. Vamos lá. Tem entrada pra alguma coisa? Tem entrada pra alguma coisa aqui antes. Então vamos... Opa! Nossa, Aê! Subiram bastante de nível. Eu vou fazer o seguinte, eu vou vir por aqui. Aqui tem coisa. Aqui tem baú. Ai. Puta merda. Nossa, suga muito. Eu carrego mais. Esse golpe eu consigo carregar mais a espada flamejante, só que suga muito da energia. Caraca. $20.000 gauss. São 20.000 gauss. E mais uns cristalzinhos. Braveiro. Então, eu não sei pra onde tem que ir. Eu vou subir aqui. Tem dois caminhos que levam a alguma coisa de... Eu não sei o que que é. Então eu vou subir nesse daqui primeiro. Deixa eu ver. Exterior. Putz, é aqui. Emissário felino. Então eu vou fazer o seguinte. Eu vou naquele caminho lá de baixo. Vou aproveitar bem o que que é aquilo lá. Entendeu? Não é esse daqui. Não, é esse daqui mesmo. Aí eu já sei o que que é. Ui! Para com essa merda de coisa nascendo na terra e pulando. Nossa, eu realmente tô tendo que tomar cuidado na hora de usar a lâmina. Ui. Que tá sugando muito da minha energia. Beleza. Aqui a gente tem algum... Aqui a gente tem um caminho. Eu não sei pra onde que vai. Vamos ver. Nível exterior. Ah, aqui é um caminho com fim.
Careful, we don't want to fall here.
Yeah, I doubt anyone would hear if we even called for help.
Deve ter alguma coisa aqui. Ui, que susto. Mais uma. Nossa. Baú. Caraca, cada de ferramentas de titânio vai dar pra gente fazer bastante arma. Capote de topácio. Putz. Quer ver que vai dar pra... Não, não é ele. Ela? Capote de topázio é dela. É pra ela. Mais fortinha. Vai ficar. Aí não tem mais nada aqui. A gente vai voltar. Tá vendo? Foi bom ter vindo. E agora a gente vem pra cá. Vai nos levar ao nosso objetivo.
Hey, what do you say we fight that shining enemy?
É Shine. É um Pokémon Shine. Deixa eu acabar com esse daqui primeiro, que esse daqui acho que tá com um cara que vai ser mais rápido pra bater. Agora a gente vem pra esse. Caraca, a gente ganhou bastante coisa, hein? Pedaço de cobre mais braveiro. Só ver um negócio, nível exterior. A gente tá indo pra cá. Vamos voltar e vamos ver o que que tem pra esse lado aqui. Um monte de batalha. Porque pra lá é o caminho. Caralho. Como é que eu fiz isso? Como é que eu fiz isso? Não sei. Caralho. Mais uma. Já estamos no level 21, 22. Isso é muito apelão, esse negócio de nível. Muito apelão.
Underground forests aren't exactly something you see every day. I really could have done without any Zoogles running around.
You said it. I get the city up top surrounded by castle walls, but now I won't be able to sleep easy knowing they're lurking underneath.
You have nothing to fear. Zoogles work for the Renans. There might be strays out here, but the other Zoogles won't let them get close.
Using Zoogles to keep watch over their own kind, huh? That would explain why we're not seeing any guards.
Yeah, which makes it that much easier for someone to hide around here too.
Uhum.
Ah! Sorry, Shion. My foot slipped. You all right?
I should be asking you.
Que aleatório.
What am I saying? Of course you're okay. It's easy to forget sometimes. If anybody else had been in your place, they'd be howling right about now.
Huh? Oh, right. You mean your thorns. Yeah, I'm, no worse for wear over here. Again, sorry for brushing you like that without warning.
Uhum.
Well, just be careful. Hey, Alphen?
Hmm?
Forget it. It's nothing. I'm sorry to bother you.
Oh, okay.
What's with those two?
Né? Eu achei essas interações de diálogo muito legal. Eu vi isso também em Octopath Traveler. Do nada, tipo, aparece no cantinho da tela um negócio pra você clicar. Quando você clica, é interação de conversa entre eles. Eu acho isso muito, muito legal. Porque não são só pessoas viajando junto, são pessoas viajando junto, conversando, tudo tendo opiniões, vivendo. É, tipo, muito mais... Tendo mais interação entre elas. Eu podia ter alguma coisa de... Caraca, já level 22. Podia ter alguma coisa de... Como fala? Pra lá é a nossa missão. Eu vou pular do contrário pra pegar mais coisa. Podia ter alguma coisa de roubo de vida nele. Ele perde vida. Ia ser meio apelão, mas... Caraca. Caraca, mais um que subiu o nível. Esse negócio de experiência é muito, muito apelão. Mano, não dá pra vir por aqui, não? Ok. Ah, pera aí. Deixa eu ver. Ah, ali é o caminho que a gente tem que seguir. Aqui em cima é uma outra área fechada. Nossa. 2 por 1. Caraca, muita coisa. Opala. Não, só o que a gente recebeu matando esses monstros já vale mais que essa opala. Ai, 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 ai. Para com isso. Ficar coisando esse negócio pra ficar me fazendo pular. E o desempenho de luta, se não me engano, também aumenta. A pontuação nossa foi muito boa. Que bizarro, semente terrestre. Nossa. Esse lugar tá tentando deixar a gente forte demais. Ah, meu Deus. Sabem o que é isso, né? Ai, sabem o que é isso. Vamos lá, vamos conversar com esse carinha. Vamos ver se dá pra... Ó, a gente já consegue criar a arma mais forte. A gente consegue criar arma... Não, um fragmento de argila pra ela. Não tem nenhuma mais forte. Pra ela também não, massa astral. Mas a gente já consegue belezas naturais. E pra ele a gente consegue alguma coisa? Não, precisa de beleza infernal. A gente conseguir. Deixa eu ver se dá pra vender alguma coisa. Opa, dá pra vender bastante coisa. Deixa eu ver o que dá pra comprar. Goma de laranja a gente tem... Comprar porque eu não sei o que a gente vai enfrentar lá. E a goma de maçã a gente vai comprar também. Então... Vamos fazer o seguinte. Já volto. E... voltamos. Vamos recuperar tudo. E vamos lá que vai ter boss. Não tem isso. Tem boss.
It's crazy. I've never seen anything like these plants before. It's like they're an invasive species. Not that I'm surprised. Calaglia's all dry and Cislodia is...
Isso, fica perto mesmo de coisa esquisita. Ah, isso vai ter veneno. Isso vai ter veneno. Puta que pariu. Mano. Tá com uma cara que vai ter veneno. Ah! Meu Deus. Mano, é um saco esse personagem com... Opa, quebramos um braço, que bom. Quebramos outro braço. Nossa, a colisão dá pra bater no chão. A colisão dele é meio esquisita. Tá muito fácil. Ou a gente tá forte. Ah, chamou amizade. Ah, chamou amizade e recuperou os braços. Meu Deus, eu não consigo entender mais nada do que tá acontecendo aqui. Eu só sei que eu tô apertando desenfreadamente. Eu sei que eu tô apertando desenfreadamente um monte de botão. Feito um doido. E qual que é? Aê! Um boss até que decente. Respeitável.
Everyone okay?
I'm starting to get that it's a trap feeling again, guys.
We'll just pray you're wrong. Hey, there's that cat.
Looks like it's not done leading us yet.
Segue o gato. Segue o gato. Já desconfiar de alguma coisa.
I think I'm getting stronger.
Vamos descansar um pouquinho. Por que, né?
Should we really be lighting a campfire in the middle of a forest?
You scared of starting?
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
Poodle, come here, sweetie. Good boy.
What are you doing?
It's flying practice. Poodle doesn't really like to leave my side, but if I don't make him spread those wings every now and then, they'll start to weaken. It's important he practices. Also, I'm pretty sure he put on some extra weight. Oh.
Probably because
não.
you keep sneaking him snacks when you're not looking.
I knew it. I thought there was something fishy going on. Oh, it's really not good for birds to be overweight, you know?
Oh, really? I'm sorry, Rinwell.
You were feeding him too? You haven't been giving him anything he can't eat, have you?
I'm pretty sure everything I've given him has been okay.
Como assim tranquilo? Defina tranquilo.
What he can't eat.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Is something the matter?
No, not at all. It's just, for a really long time, Poodle was the only friend I had. So on the one hand, it makes me really happy to see everyone be so accepting. But on the other, it's a bit of an adjustment sharing him, you know?
Every one of us can see that he's like family to you. I can promise no one's trying to ignore your feelings or anything.
Yeah, I'm sure you're right. I'll talk to the others about it later.
Sua relação com o Rio melhorou.
Let me know if you sense anything.
Esse jogo faz a gente se emocionar. Sério. Vou dar uma... Pronto. O jogo realmente faz a gente se emocionar. Ué, um acampamento lá de fora? Tá bom. Tamo tudo de boa, tamo tudo de boa. Então vamos lá.
Really? Whatever you say,
You know, for a guard, you're not too good at tailing people. Not to brag, but this kind of thing is my specialty.
So it really is you. When Law told us, I almost didn't believe it.
I'm just surprised you could do two things at once, Law.
What's that supposed to mean?
Eita. Mais luta?
It looks like somebody needs to be put in their place.
The one time I wanted to resolve things peacefully. What the hell? I thought you wanted us to leave.
Puta que pariu.
Never make me talk. Not helpful.
Nossa, olha o tamanho do HP disso. Puta que pariu.
Its armor's too strong. Split it open. Be my guest. Away. Where are you going? In here. Charge. This one's all mine. Ignite.
Nossa. Ela não... Nossa, nem... É praticamente um Lord. Ui.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Nossa. Caraca. Ah, tá zoando que alguém lançou item e eu não posso me reviver porque por causa disso. E tem tempo pra você usar os itens um depois do outro. Nossa, ela tem muita armadura. Se ferrar.
Now I'm real mad. I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Ah, um especialzinho pra tirar bastante da vida dela, por favor. Que bom. Misericórdia. Nossa, agora eu já sei porque que eu... Puta que pariu. Agora eu já sei porque que o jogo tá... Deu tanta coisa pra gente farmar. Puta merda. Nossa, eu tô acertando o vento. Nossa, sério que devia ter que... Ai, 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 ai. Deixa eu pensar. Ah, tá zoando comigo. Ah. Pensar o seguinte. Vamos ver. Animação agora? Animação agora.
What's your deal, huh? Did Dohalim put you up to this? You send us away and then come to finish us off? I don't buy it.
I wonder. We came here following a black cat. What reason could you have for tagging along? Certainly not as a spy.
You think she might have business with whoever called us out here?
And even if she did, I highly doubt she was trying to keep us from harm. Am I wrong? Just who was it that led us out here? Answer me.
Are you serious?
Hold your horses.
Eita.
I'm the one who summoned you all here. Well, maybe not all. Nice of you to drop by, Kisara. It's been a while.
You two know each other?
Hello, brother.
Eita.
So, you're the big heroes who liberated Calaglia and Cislodia, huh? It's an honor to meet you all.
We didn't do it all on our own. We had a lot of support from others along the way.
So, wait, Kisara's your sister?
Yep, that she is. The only family I have left. She was the dreamer of the two of us, full of hope for the future of this realm, for both Danans and Renans alike.
For siblings, you two don't exactly look like you're on the best of terms.
That's because Miguel here is a traitor. Isn't that right? We were in the guard together. That is, until he was caught plotting to assassinate His Excellency Lord Dohalim. He took off after that.
Is that true?
You still believe that's what happened?
I don't see why I shouldn't.
Even if the truth slapped you in the face, you'd reject it. Same as back then. Heck, even now I'm still working to serve Lord Dohalim.
More lies. You haven't changed.
Before Lord Dohalim came to power, this country was ruled by an oppressive regime. We lost both of our parents to it. Back in those days, there were countless Danan children who had been orphaned by the Renan's tyranny, just like
Tá
us.
triste.
So we formed our own families among ourselves and helped each other out, surviving as best we could. And then Lord Dohalim came along. He abolished the oppression that kept us down, and the Danans were treated like people again. Menencia was reborn under his watch, and orphan children became a thing of the past.
If so, then why did you betray him?
I'm not done talking. I'm sure you know the Renans are trying to harvest astral energy from us Danans.
Yes. Shion here told me that's how they decide their next sovereign.
That's right. There are 5 types of astral energy. Earth, water, fire, wind, and light. All of them are contained within every living being.
And that's the excuse they use to enslave us.
You ever wondered what happens to living beings and other matter when they lose all their astral energy?
They just die, or so I thought.
Sim.
If only.
Eita.
See for yourselves.
What the... Is that... metal?
Not metal, but to be honest, your guess is as good as mine. I believe it's... nothing. Matter with no physical form. Just a reminder of what was once there.
Que horror.
They
É como se fosse petrificado.
The hollowing.
The process itself is invisible to the naked eye, but it makes the impacted area reflective. Once it consumes my whole body, that's it for me. I'm dead.
What? That can't... Miguel... When were you going to...
A sinister plot is unfolding as we speak. One Lord Dohalim is likely none the wiser to. It was blind luck I even found out about it. I tried to warn the man for all the good it did.
Take a look at this. It's called the Fruit of Helgen.
When a Danon eats this fruit, their body enters a heightened state, one that causes them to emit more astral energy than usual.
Hold on. Could this be the reason Alphen and Lau were feeling out of sorts last night after we ate with Dohalim?
Sounds like you've been introduced to these things before. None too surprising either. Most of the realm's food supply contains traces of the fruit.
Nossa.
If that's what we ate, does that mean we'll become hollowed like your hand?
You don't need to worry. You'd have to consume a large amount of the fruit regularly to exhibit any symptoms.
But if that's the case, then why aren't I showing any symptoms? Why would you be inflicted and not me?
If I had to guess, because the guards' meals are free of it. Otherwise, they'd risk Lord Dohalim noticing. I tried to warn him, but all it got me was locked up. They force-fed me the fruit the entire time I was in chains.
It's a miracle I made it out. They eventually left me for dead, thinking I would succumb to my condition. But I survived and managed to escape.
So the assassination plot, just a cover-up?
What?
Eventually, I found others like me, and together we founded the Gold Dust Cats. Our mission is to uncover the truth and warn Lord Dohalim. As you can see, though, we haven't gotten very far in that regard.
Alguém tá agindo por trás
But I'm
dele,
hoping
então.
it's about to change. Now you're here.
Which is all thanks to your faithful feline servant.
It was a shot in the dark, but fortunately you recognized her for what she was, and Zare accomplished her mission with flying colors.
So what's our plan of attack, boss?
One of the Lord's routine inspections of the city. It's the only time commoners can talk to him face to face.
That's the idea anyway. His security is bound to be on high alert, but with you lot along, it's the best chance we're going to get to approach him.
All right, we're in. But I have to know, how do you keep going with all you've been through? How have you not given up hope?
Hey, someone has to fight for the future of the Danons here.
The future?
Lord Dohalim may be a wonderful person, but in the end, he's still a lord like any other. And lords can be replaced. Once the current contest is over, the next lord of Elba Menancia will take over. Then it'll be back to square one for all of us. That's why it's imperative Lord Dohalim sees the light.
You really believe Dohalim is going to stick his neck out for a Danon like you?
Is it so impossible to imagine? Everything begins with a simple leap of faith.
Então a gente já sabe agora o que é, o que vai acontecer de errado. Dizer que vocês estavam trabalhando comigo há todo o tempo. Vocês conhecem? Dá pra dizer que a gente tem uma história. Eu não vi aquela desde a gente fundou os gatos do pó de ouro. Então o que vocês estão fazendo nessa gangue afinal? Exatamente o que o Miguel falou. A gente tá descobrindo a verdade sobre a conspiração que tá atormentando Menança e salvando as pessoas. É engraçado como a vida dá voltas, né? A gente competia pela atenção do Miguel, mas você foi escolhido para se juntar a ele na guarda. Eu tinha muita inveja de você por isso. E como as coisas mudam, agora você tá em conflito com ele e eu tô do lado dele para ajudar. Todo mundo tem que crescer alguma hora, Ladil. Talvez isso não significa dar as costas a quem você era. Você mudou, Kisara. Soube do plano de Miguel para assassinar o Lord Dohalim Como ele fugiu quando fracassou. Eu procurei ele para conseguir respostas, mas nunca vi a cara dele. Acho que se ele não tivesse culpa no cartório, não teria fugido. Mas fugiu porque é um covarde que traiu minha Nancy e me traiu. Depois disso tudo, você espera que eu acredite em algum tipo de conspiração e deixe o passado para trás? Se acalma, Kisara. Eu entendo sua confusão e a dúvida sobre o caráter do seu irmão. Mas a gente tá fazendo tudo isso exatamente para manter um sonho vivo. Confia na gente. Você viu o estado de Miguel. Ele não admite, mas o tempo dele está acabando. Não dá pra você colocar as diferenças de lado e conversar com ele como irmãos, que nem antigamente, só dessa vez? Você está certa, acho que sim. Desculpe, acho que eu falei demais, não foi? Deve ser muita coisa pra você digerir de uma vez. Você pode descansar aqui hoje. Acho que vou aceitar a oferta. Agora a gente precisa saber como que vai ser esse plano pra contar pra ele a verdade. Deixa eu ver o que tem aqui pra fazer. Opa, tem um baú. Opa, guloseima que a gente acabou gastando. Naquela luta chatíssima. Tem alguma coisa aqui? Não. Eu quero só boss mesmo. Tipo, boss. Então, vamos lá. Uhum. O que os dois vão conversar?
Can't sleep?
Não tem como falar que os dois não vão ficar juntos no
I
final.
woke up randomly and couldn't fall back asleep. I'll go back to bed once I get tired again.
How's your shoulder?
Huh? My shoulder? Oh, you mean where Dohalim smacked me? It feels a little off, but... it's fine. I'll manage.
Uhum.
Doesn't look like it's gotten much better. I'll give you some more healing.
Muito fofo os dois.
That should do the trick.
Hey, yeah, you're right. That feels much better. Thanks, Shion.
I've been thinking about what happened, and I was out of line. I know it takes more than a couple of bullets to bring down a lord.
Forget about it. It's fine now. We all got out of there safe, and now you've healed me up too. We're going to take down all the lords. That was the promise we made, right?
Yeah, I guess. But there was one other thing I wanted to ask you. Back at the palace, Law said you took that hit because you were worried about me. What was it you were worried about?
That's... kinda hard to explain.
Just tell me.
Well, for one, if we lost you, I wouldn't be able to use the blazing sword anymore.
Obviously.
But more important than that, I guess I just couldn't let you die. Honestly, I think that's all there is to it.
There you go saying stuff like that again. You never learn, do you? But...
It's necessary so we can fulfill our promise, right?
Right. Glad you remember that much.
You okay? Anyway, I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Sleep well.
Muita fofura os dois juntos. Não tem como.
What am I doing?
Se você não sabe, também não sei.
I sent Kisara back to town under the cover of night.
You do realize that she was searching for you all this time, right?
I wonder why. She never could let things go, ever since we were kids. Maybe she was keeping an eye on you all because she thought you might cause trouble. I wouldn't be surprised.
Do we need to be worried about her? She could easily report us.
Even if we could have kept her here, it would have just raised more suspicion. Besides, I want to believe in her.
More leaps of faith, huh?
Once we make our move, I'll send Zare to come fetch you again. Until then, stay close and try not to wander off too far.
Guess we're waiting on word from Miguel for the time being. I know he said it's necessary, but are we sure Miguel's plan is a good idea?
I mean, just because we came expecting a fight doesn't mean we have to have one.
If Miguel is right about Dohalim, we may have no reason to fight. Dohalim may have found a way to build a future where Danans and Renans can live alongside each other in peace.
Yeah, I guess that may be true, but I'm still not sure about this. I just can't bring myself to trust a Renan. I really don't understand what's going through Miguel's head. And as for him and Kisara...
He said they were siblings, right? But things seemed kinda awkward between them. I was an only child, so I never had to deal with that kind of stuff.
Is their situation really that different from ours?
That's... I mean, I guess not, but...
The reality is that we don't know what's true and what isn't about Menancia yet. Until we know that for sure, let's not pass judgment one way or another, okay?
Yeah, okay. That's fair enough, I guess.
Então... Aliás, nossa, mais diálogo.
So let me ask you something, Rinwell. Poodle and Miguel's cat are both animals native to Dana, right?
Right. And Zoogles definitely aren't.
Well, duh. Those things are too hideous to be from here.
Tadinho.
Owls are any better. Ow! Ow! I take it back! I love owls! Owls are the best! I swear!
Poodle's pretty cute, I'll admit. But I've also been rather partial to cats, too.
Valeu a
What
pena
about you,
apertar.
Huh? Who? Me? Well, I guess... I like them both. Nothing. I didn't say anything. Either way, the more I think about it, I've never heard of anyone keeping Zoogles as pets.
Is it because Renans only use them for practical purposes?
Yeah, that could be the reason. They were originally created to serve as beasts of burden, so to speak.
Hey, can you guys quit standing around and get him to leave me alone? I'm begging you!
Ele irritou a corujinha. Então, bora lá. Sem mais demora. Pois é, conseguimos descobrir aí que tem uma conspiração rolando por trás do Lord Dohalim para matar os dananos mesmo assim. E acabar com toda a paz e todo o sonho que ele fala que ele tem. E agora com uma nova aliada, a Kisara, e o seu irmão, no próximo episódio nós vamos tentar convencer ele e contar a verdade ao Lorde. Será que realmente ele vai acreditar ou não? Isso é o que veremos. Se você gostou, deixa aquele like, comenta, se inscreve no canal, ativa o sininho para não perder os outros vídeos e muito obrigado. Até a próxima.